Imagine for a moment that inside your head there isn't just one you. There are two. Two brains, two minds, two centers of thought, living side by side in the same skull. Most of the time they work together so seamlessly that you never notice. But under the right conditions, they can be pulled apart, and when that happens, something truly unsettling is revealed. Your brain is split into two hemispheres, left and right, each responsible for different halves of your body and vision. The right brain controls the left side of your body. The left brain controls the right. Normally, they stay in constant communication through a bundle of nerves called the corpus callosum. But in rare cases, such as when surgeons once cut this connection to treat severe epilepsy, something extraordinary happens. On the surface, people with split brains seem completely normal. They can talk, walk, eat, and interact just like anyone else. But subtle tests reveal strange truths. A patient might pick out clothing with one hand, while the other hand tries to interfere, as if it disagrees. The left hand, controlled by the right brain, often rebels against what the right hand is doing. It's as if there are two wills fighting inside the same body. Here's why. The left hemisphere houses the language center, meaning it can speak. The right hemisphere cannot. When only the right brain sees an image, the person insists they saw nothing, because the speaking left brain was kept in the dark. Yet if you ask them to reach for what they didn't see, their right hand will pick it up instantly. It knows, but it cannot say. Even more unsettling when you ask, "Why did you pick that object?" The left brain, the one that can speak, doesn't admit ignorance. It invents an explanation. It creates a story to make sense of what just happened, even though that story is completely false. The brain isn't lying. It's doing what brains do best, weaving a narrative to explain behavior after the fact. And if that sounds uncomfortably familiar, it's because we all do this, every single day. Other experiments deepen the mystery. Give each hand a different object, and the patient can draw two pictures at once, something nearly impossible for a person with an intact brain. Ask them questions, and sometimes you'll get conflicting answers, depending on which hemisphere you're addressing. It's like uncovering a hidden roommate who has always lived inside your skull, silent, aware, and often overlooked. This raises a disturbing question. Which half is really you? The one that speaks and narrates your life? Or the one that sees faces, recognizes people, and guides your left hand with quiet certainty? Both are conscious in their own ways. Both make choices. Yet one of them lives in silence, unable to put its thoughts into words. What's even stranger is how calm the right hemisphere seems about all this. Even when it's cut off, it doesn't panic. It listens. It helps. It cooperates with the left brain's stories, even when those stories are wrong. Some neuroscientists speculate that the right brain has always been there as a kind of silent partner, a companion mind that gradually learned to play along, deferring to the loud, talkative left hemisphere. Which means that right now, as you're listening, there may be two versions of you experiencing this moment. One is caught up in wonder, maybe whispering, "Wow." The other is skeptical, maybe rolling its eyes. Both exist. Both are part of you. And the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Your body isn't just you either. It's trillions of individual cells, each with its own tiny life, working together to create the illusion of a single self. So where does you actually begin, and where does it end? When does many become one? The truth is unsettling yet fascinating. Your sense of being one person is more fragile than it seems. Inside your skull there may always have been two, and inside your body, countless more. So the next time you find yourself arguing in your own head, remember, it's not just a metaphor. It might literally be two sides of you, debating reality. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. If you discovered that there was another you inside your mind, silent but aware, would you see it as part of yourself, or as someone else entirely?